I haven't seen him for 3 years.
Did you say Brandon Heat?
Yeah, the partner of the infamous Harry McDowell. He's a dangerous man.
Indeed he is. From what I've heard, Heat's true grave unit is even more efficient than Bear Walken's overkills.
He's quiet, honest, and highly skilled. There's no way Big Daddy would leave him alone.
Take a look. Here comes the young man now.
So that's him.
Better late than never, Brandon.
My apologies. Gentlemen, I'm Brandon Heat of Millennium.
You've been invited here today because there's something I'd like to discuss with you. Each of you owns hotels in the East District. We'd like you to transfer the ownership of those hotels to us, including, of course, the casinos inside the hotels.
What the hell?
How much are you offering per hotel?
How does 1 million Yule sound?
Like a joke! It's not nearly enough!
It's out of the question!
This entire discussion is totally unnecessary.
Bob, what's their current status?
The latest information indicates that right now 40% of the hotels in the East District are in the red. If this is allowed to continue, it will become a financial disaster.
What are you talking about? The problems we're having started less than a year ago!
And then for no apparent reason we couldn't make any money.
Which you could have arranged in order to help us accept it.
Please listen to what I have to say. I have a proposal. In order to ensure your financial stability, we're offering to lend you the funding and security that only the Millennium Organization can provide.
Why'd you cut a deal with those guys when you could have just killed them, Harry?
Well, the dead are notoriously unproductive. Alive, they may prove a bit more useful.
You never cease to amaze me, Harry. I can't believe how easy it was for you to get him to agree.
It was Brandon. He's become the symbol of Millennium's power. He's maintaining the organization's image from the foundation up.
Which makes your job a lot easier.
That's right. With the casino owners out of the way, we've neutralized over 80% of the forces which oppose this organization. Just a few more. A few more to go.
But lately, I wonder if what we've been doing hasn't been a little too heavy-handed.
Really?
According to Bob's information, Randy's henchmen seem to have been snooping around, investigating your activities.
Oh? Well done, Bob.
What do you plan to do about it?
Throughout history, the transition of power from one generation to another has always been a little chaotic and disorderly.
Just let me know what to do.
Here's how it's gonna work. Brandon in plain sight. You, working from behind the scenes.
Harry, it's about that time, isn't it?
Yeah, guess you're right. If I'm late again, I'll have to listen to Sherry whine about it all night.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to make an enemy out of Bear Walken, would you, Harry?
What on earth are you talking about? I've loved her from the first day I saw her. From the bottom of my heart.
So how'd it all go, boss man?
Harry was brilliant, Bungie.
I'm sure he was.
A bonus for our guys. They earned it.
You know we can't spend all that in one night, big guy.
Tell Spencer to stay here. His timing's a little off.
All right, whatever you say, bro.
Brandon, I think it's time for the two of you to be formally introduced. I believe you already know her. This is Sherry Walken. We're going to be seeing a whole lot of each other.
I see.
My plan is to marry her, if she'll have me, of course.
Congratulations, Harry. Congratulations, Sherry.
Thank you very much. What about you? Are you seeing anyone? Don't you have someone special in your life?
Afraid not.
What are you talking about? Of course he does, Sherry. A very special someone.
Oh, sure you do. I should have known. Of course you've got someone. I'd be surprised if you didn't.
Brandon, we missed you at Maria's birthday party last month. We were expecting to see you there. Why didn't you come?
I had to work.
She's really quite fond of the dress you sent her as a birthday gift. It's the same brand she's taken a liking to lately.
I asked your butler what kind she liked.
Ah, yes, I see.
Yes, sir.
Why don't you go and see her? I know that she's very concerned about you.
Is that a request? Or is it an order from the boss of the organization?
If you keep thinking that way, you're going to wind up spending the rest of your life as a lonely bachelor like I have.
Do you regret it?
Well, I'm beginning to. In that regard, I don't want you following in my footsteps. That's how I feel about you, Brandon.
Here's to Brandon! Here's to GunGrave! Cheers!
Bungie? Sorry to bother you, sir.
Well?
The next time you see the big man, I was wondering if you could tell him that I said thanks a lot.
Thanks for what?
I found out that he paid off all my mom's medical expenses, and he did it without even telling me. She's been in the hospital for over a month, but I never mentioned it to him.
Thank him yourself.
Me? I'm just an intern. I can't just walk up and talk to Brandon Heat. I'm totally in awe of the guy.
So, you can't talk to him, but you got no problem talking to me, right?
No, it's just that... There's one thing I just don't understand. I can't figure out why a guy like Brandon would join the Mafia to begin with. It makes sense for guys like the ones over there. They want money, they want to make it big, they want beautiful women, and they like getting rowdy with their buddies. I'm sure there's lots of other reasons, but they all pretty much want the same thing. But Brandon's not that kind of guy. He's different somehow.
Wanna know why?
Yeah.
The armor around his heart. Solid steel armor so strong that no one will ever get inside.
Excuse me, sir. There's a call from headquarters about a job.
All right, I'll take it.
Thank you, Harry. I had so much fun tonight.
Well, next time we'll have even more fun. Till breakfast time.
Now I'm blushing.
Good night, Sherry.
Sherry.
Daddy! But Daddy, how come? Give me one good reason why I shouldn't go out with Harry.
Harry McDowell is a bona fide member of the Mafia. That man is surrounded by danger, which means that those who are close to him are in danger as well.
Then I'm in danger right now, because you're the biggest mafioso of them all!
Do you want to end up like your mother? I can't allow that to happen. Not to you.
Daddy, I'm the daughter of a gangster. I've been preparing for this moment all my life. I'm prepared to die for Harry if I have to. In the same way that you're prepared to die for Big Daddy.
What a stubborn young lady.
Well, like father, like daughter.
Runs in the family, I guess.
I'll prevail in the end, I know it. My love will prevail, you'll see.
Kidnapping a politician's daughter is so easy. And you blew it completely, you moron. What a punk. So now I have to waste my time doing this.
There's one thing I just don't understand. I can't figure out why a guy like Brandon would join the Mafia to begin with.
I must be getting senile to let myself be caught off guard by a punk like you.
Wait! Please don't kill me! Please! I'm begging you! Don't kill me! Please don't kill me! Please don't kill me!
You should be ashamed of yourself, Bunji Kugashira.
Why did you do this on your own? Answer me, Bunji.
It was an insignificant job.
He was just trying not to bother you about it, Brandon. I'm sure he won't ever do it again.
Go see the doctor.
Nah, it's just a scratch.
That's an order.
Just go, all right, Bunji?
Yeah, all right, I'll go.
Look, Brandon, you have to make him understand that what happened tonight is precisely why we don't want him to act on his own. Tell him that you're worried about him, that you're his friend.
He's got a lot of pride. Bunji Kugashira is a true man.
I was told that you wanted to see me.
Yes, Maria.
What is it about, Uncle?
Well, no real reason in particular. Why don't you have a seat and we'll talk, all right?
Sure.
There's a young man, a childhood friend of yours, who up until about 3 years ago used to come here to visit you.
You mean Brandon?
That's right, Brandon. Brandon Heat. A couple of years ago, I put him and his friend in charge of one of my companies. And as a result, that company has been doing incredibly well lately.
Brandon and Harry?
Right. Well, it seems to me that they both have bright futures, and since they're not strangers to me and have shown so much progress, I was wondering, what would you think of my asking them to become my partners, to help me run my company and to eventually succeed me? Naturally, only they can decide whether or not to accept my offer. That's what I wanted to talk to you about. Maria, I'd like to know how you feel about what I'm planning to do. So, what do you think, Maria? Is something wrong?
So Brandon will take over the organization.
The organization? What in the world do you mean?
Thanks for your sensitivity, Uncle. But I already know. I know what you do, Uncle. And I know what Uncle Jester used to do, too. I also know what Brandon and Harry are doing now.
I see. So you've known all along.
I figured it out 4 years ago. In order to verify it, I did some investigating on my own, of you and a few others. I'm sorry.
No need to apologize. My reason for hiding the truth from
I
you...
know that too. Uncle Jester didn't want me to be involved. He wanted me to lead a normal life. That's why you tried to raise me as if I were an ordinary girl, leading an ordinary life, for which I'm grateful. Thank you, Uncle. After Uncle Jester passed away, you offered to take me in. About 6 months later, Brandon dropped by to see me. I remember that first time like it was yesterday. I was so happy. Happier than I'd ever been before. But by then, Brandon had already joined the organization. At the time, I had no idea.
It was because of his friend Harry, and because of you, I imagine, that he decided to join the organization. Because the only thing that mattered to him was having enough power to protect the ones he loved, even if he had to sacrifice his own humanity. Once I got to know him, I took him under my wing. Well, do you resent me for doing it?
That's just the way he is. He never gives up or gives in.
He's determined to reach whatever goal he sets for himself and never stops trying, no matter what. As for his not coming to see me for the past 3 years, well, I'm sure he has a good reason.
Pure awkwardness. He thinks that because he abandoned his humanity, he can't make you happy. Yet your happiness means infinitely more to him than his own. Because Brandon's that kind of man. And because he loves you.
Brandon! Brandon!
Maria, I'm so very sorry. I didn't mean to cause you all this pain and sorrow. I'll do anything you want, anything within my power. I'll order him to come see you if you ask me to.
No, it's all right. If he wants me to be happy, then I will be for his sake. So I will be happy. I'll make myself be happy. For him. For his happiness. For him.
Big man, we just got some bad news. There's a traitor in the organization. GunGrave has been given sole authority to deal with the situation.
Right, let's go.
Dr. Tokioka. It's nice to see you again.
So, it's you.
What do you mean?
I was just remembering our conversation the last time I saw you. Harry McDowell. What? Continue our necrolization research?
That's right. I'll supply all the funds you need for your research, and I'll guarantee your safety as well.
What are you saying? You've already witnessed the power of necrolization? Have you forgotten what you've seen with your own eyes? It's evil. It's the technology of Satan.
You knew that some time ago, but you didn't let it stop you from continuing your research, did you? If you had any real dedication to morality, decency, or justice, you wouldn't have continued with your so-called satanic research even when you were being threatened by lightning. But your research didn't stop. You kept on trying to correct your mistakes because you were ensnared in the trap of scientific ambition and couldn't escape.
Still, the results of my research must be sealed forever.
Oh, wonderful. I thought you didn't have a moral bone in your body, Doctor. So imagine how surprised I am by your decision to die here and now, without leaving any proof whatsoever of your scientific genius. With or without you, the technology you've already developed will continue to evolve. You will either witness it quietly from afar, or make an indelible imprint in the historical annals of the international scientific community as an unparalleled genius. I don't need to ask what your choice is. There really is no choice, is there?
What do you plan to do with necrolization?
Nothing. Nothing at all. I have no intention of using it. However, we of the Millennium Organization have to be able to defend ourselves against the threat of destruction by a group such as Lightning. Think of it as a deterrent, which, by its very existence, will eliminate silly and unnecessary conflicts. So this is necrolization.
Yes, I'm calling it version number 2. In terms of sustained maintenance, the entire blood supply in the entity must be replaced. As long as that's done, it'll be almost permanently functional. It's simply amazing how far we've come, even though the road we're on is leading us down to hell.
Down, Doctor? You're wrong about that, believe me. I'm going up. What I'm heading for isn't hell, but freedom. The freedom to take whatever I like, whenever I like, and even give it away if I like. That's the kind of freedom that's waiting for me. Yes. This power will give me a boost in the right direction. All the way up. To a much, much higher place.
She was looking for comfort. She was wishing for happiness. But I cannot respond to her needs, because what I want is on the other side.